biggest inconvenience for most male students is learning how to tie a tie. Once you have reached the graduation point of college, most interviews is not required but prefers you to wear some sort of formal dress or attire, and most include a tie of some form that you need to know how to tie. If you go on and you get a job, your dress code may require you also to wear some sort of dress shirt and tie at the minimum, or a tuxedo of some kind. If you do not know how to tie a tie properly, it can be very difficult for you to go to job interviews or even work at your current workplace without the proper dress code. You may be let off or fired in some way. Tying a tie is not difficult. All you need to do is take the large end, the wide end is what it's called. Make sure it is at least halfway below the narrow end. Then you take the wide end and you cross it over the narrow end, making sure that you have a firm grip on this point of the tie. Then you take the wide end that is still free here. You take it one time around your hand, making sure that you leave your fingers inside. Make sure it goes over so that you leave a hole. From there, you take the wide end and you're going to pass it through the middle neck hole here, making sure that you do not twist it in the process. Once you have pulled it through, you must take and pull it through the hole that your hand is holding open. Once you've pulled it through the hole that your hand is holding open, you pull it down until you reach the point that you can no longer pull it. Normally that will form a little dimple in here. You may not be able to see it, but there is. You then pull the tie firmly to your neck, forming the proper tie here. This tie is a little long, so it sticks down a little bit farther than it is supposed to for my size. This does meet up with my belly button. When you take this, you can use it and you can fold it up underneath here and stick it down into your dress shirt if you would happen to have one. That is how a tie is properly tied. There are many other knots that you can do. This is the forehand knot. Now that you've learned how to tie a tie, you can now properly dress for any sort of job and or interview that you may have. I hope that learning about this, how to tie a tie, is very helpful to you in your pursuit of furthering your education and or career in any field in which you may choose.